Hey, MathKook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathkook.com. Let's MathKook it up. Hey Kooks, this question says, find the LCM of 6 and 8. The LCM means the least common multiple, and is defined as the smallest number at which multiples of two or more numbers intersect. For example, the numbers 4 and 6 have multiples that meet up at 12. So 12 is the smallest number where the multiples of 4 and 6 overlap at. Thus, 12 is the least common multiple of 4 and 6. There are two methods to find the LCM. The first method says find where multiples overlap, and then works in all cases. So this method is a really good method because it works in all cases. Let's start by using method 1 to find the LCM of 6 and 8. So we're going to find the multiples of 6 and 8 and see where they overlap. So let's start with 6. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18, 6 times 4 is 24, and so on. Now we'll go to 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So we look and see, is there any multiples here that are overlapping? Well, there's no 8 on top here. So there's 16. There's no 16 here. So we have to keep going until we find a multiple that overlaps. Next would be 8 times 3, which is 24. Well, there we have it. We have a multiple that overlaps. Thus, our LCM, or least common multiple, is 24. So our least common multiple for 6 and 8 is 24. Next, let's look at method 2. So for method 2, we break down the numbers into prime factors and then group the pairs. Then multiply, but only include pairs once. This method only works for finding least common multiples of two numbers. So if they ask for the least common multiple of 3 or more numbers, we cannot use method 2. We can only use method 1. So let's look at this example, 6 and 8. So the first thing we're going to do is find the prime factors of each of those two numbers. So let's do this on the side by making a factor tree. 6 is 2 times 3. So we'll write here 6 equals 2 times 3. Next we'll do 8. 8 is 2 times 4. And 4 breaks down to 2 times 2. So 8 equals 2 times 2 times 2. So now we look for factors that they have in common. So they have 1, 2 in common. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that. So this is a 2 they have in common. Because when we multiply out all the factors, we're only going to include the pairs once. So our LCM using method 2 is 2. And this 2 came from this overlapping of 2. We only include it once though. And then we include all the other factors that are left over. So we're going to include this 3, this 2, and this 2. So I'll do the 3 first, then the 2 on the bottom, and then the other 2 on the bottom. So if we multiply this out, we get 2 times 3, which is 6, times 2 is 12, times 2 again is 24. And that's what we got using method 1. So thus, the least common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.